Let's go.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd. And through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm in like too many leagues. I can't keep up. I don't make no moves. Like, it's just, I got to drop. I dropped 2 of them. I might have to drop 2 more.
We're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past
that's it. I'll be back next year, though. I get my shit. I'm staying in this one. I like this one. Oh, I'm going to play to the end, though, brother. I don't quit. Yeah.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it nice.
For real, yeah. I got an extra draft pick.
Able to do that there, but still good yardage.
I'm looking to build my team. I know my yes.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Right back to Dobbins on first. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. Got a man. It's Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Trucks over him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage. His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now it's Jackson. That is caught.
Come on, baby.
For a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Got some new shit. Yeah. My offense unstoppable.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Palmer.
First of all, how in the hell did you knock down my running back? That's where I wanted to go to.
They're locked in man coverage out left, and
that nigga's straight tackle.
Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw here. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied.
What other league we playing? Okay, yeah, I like that leather league too, just because it's leather.
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17.
My corners, my defense ain't too
start
good.
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hey.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He sets to fire deep. And in for the Ravens touchdown. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And I'm telling you,
yeah, I didn't play that safety. I forgot he don't play that middle third on that defense. That's
the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Oh, it's the +10 break tackle or whatever.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it complete to Harris. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They send him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember, earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
I know.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really
well, I think I cooked them too high. It was clean at first, but I think I was cooking it so high. Come on, baby. No, when I started off, the fishing stuff was good, but I think I had it up too high. So the grease and everything started getting black.
And you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll drop to throw. That swung out wide to Harris.
I thought you was about to go over there. I was looking at my other man, but they came up on him. Because I thought you was about to head over there.
Here's a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Harris. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
Oh, come on, baby. Got to catch that.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw.
Oh, good one.
Team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't
have. Nah, hell no. I thought you was over there. I thought it was the computer. I thought you was over there going towards that corner route.
Take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jackson He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
2nd and 9. Jackson now.
There we go.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh.
To the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Man, I thought he was about to get that.
Very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, good.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
Come on, baby.
He's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Second and 10. final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, no!
At the 6-yard line.
Whoa!
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Steelers going to get the football first.
That was crazy. Hey, do you run with a custom book or you take that book?
On EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
Yeah.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from
I got man off based off the 49ers, but I got some really good stuff in there too. Because in another league, man, I play in that $50 league. I got Kyler. Yeah, so I'll be needing.
2nd and 5. Ebron with it over the middle.
Let's go, Ebron.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Yeah.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Is it Kelly?
How about this return? Solid return, pretty good field position.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. It got to be Jim Kelly. Yeah, it's Kelly, I think. Jim Kelly.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
And down to the 36-yard line here. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's
yeah, that was garbage. I just was pressing buttons on that.
Defense against the run, by the way. They're not top 5, but they are
hoping he got over
so what's your
there.
philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
One more time with Dobbins. And this time
don't run the TJ side, baby.
Right at the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
I didn't expect the outright, man. Ran the outright all day.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on.
Yeah. Patrick Queen came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. The Steelers send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now it's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, this was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A They'll run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's got some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Harris.
Come on. Oh!
And it's picked up by the
Come on!
And they will no! Way down near the 40-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on.
That's from my morale and all that shit.
Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
On 2nd down, it's Harris, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted.
Do I got to punt this? No, I'm going to punt it. Still a game. Ain't no need me.
Instead, it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I'm still in it. Oh, shit. My foot is locked up.
Now Brown.
What is it?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the Ravens could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Come on.
And it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Yes.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And one.
Back to throw.
Oh, did he?
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be
out of bounds,
able to get it up past the 45. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Yeah.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Come on.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions.
Y'all about to start now?
He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left.
Come on!
Incomplete.
Whoever the dive look that time,
Look at the
defense
ball.
just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone.
Got to make that throw.
Thus, the incompletion.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
This just fell apart.
Between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man. It's inside the 10. Touchdown.
Come on, baby. You there. They got to make some plays.
The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Short little throw to Ebron. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Lava's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll buy some. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He finds his man Johnson, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
What?
That's how quickly to
No, you don't supposed to touch nothing.
As he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
What rap?
They
didn't give me no rap. They told us he's supposed to leave that on for 48 hours.
Again, he picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to take off with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
You ain't getting in there.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Can't go out like that.
Jackson.
Aye.
Escaping the pressure run.
Oh, good game, man.
They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this ball